maybe you wouldn't be here. We want to appreciate the Kabaka so much. And since we are having a birthday run, I remember when it was my birthday, Katikkiro sent me a letter. He sent me a message, a letter with a message, with a gift for my birthday. In my language, we call it amakula. Now, today, members of parliament have also brought amakula for the Kabaka. And we request you to deliver it to the Kabaka. And being a Nalongo, Tenywa and Waiswa have also given me amakula to bring to the Kabaka. The amakula they have brought from Waiswa and Tenywa is just right there in the car. Then the one of the members of parliament will kindly deliver it. Honorable Mpuuga has it, he will deliver it to you. As we conclude, WHAT, it's not an easy thing to do what you're doing. If it was possible, we would also one day do the same thing. And I want to request my members of parliament that you also get a conviction that the kingdom has. You get a conviction for your constituencies. Because for Uganda may be bigger for you. Please get a conviction for your constituencies. Whatever little you can do for your people, let's do whatever we can do for humanity. Let's leave this world better than the way we got it. I want to thank all of you. Thank the members of parliament for coming. Thank the kingdom for receiving us in a very, very special way. And my brother Titi, Right Honorable Titi, you are such a special friend. And we'll be waiting for your letter. We'll support the kingdom. And for us, we are going to support unconditionally. Those who want to talk can go and talk. Those who want to audit whatever we give out, that is their business. We are going to support you unconditionally for the good of this government, Uganda. And you know, for us, we all know, we all have where we come from. We come from NRM. I come from NRM. He comes from NRM. And whatever we do for the good of our party, for the good of our people in Uganda, and that is that for God and my country. As I conclude, WHAT, I know you're very busy, but always create time and come and say a word to us in parliament. You're always most welcome to that parliament. That's your parliament. And I said we are tenants, and we will always welcome you and give you all the courtesies that you will need. I say all this, Saba Sajja Kabaka Awangale. That young Katikkiro, very active. And I said when I grow up, I want to be like Katikkiro. And I promise when I grow up, I want to be like you. Very active, supportive, energetic, and always there for people. Thank you for being there for people. WHAT, as Parliament of Uganda, we brought something small as a sign of solidarity. Because we want to build a relationship with the kingdom. We are not islands. We cannot live without you, especially that we are tenants. We want to work together with the kingdom for the good of this country. We want to give a small contribution. I have a damage check here Honorable Mpuuga, give it to the DS. Poverty eradication, among others within the communities. I am also happy that you said you're going to write to us. Of recent, we've just supported the Rotary Cancer Institute in Zambia, and we gave 1,760,000,000 to that Rotary. Originally, they used to deduct money from members of parliament to support this kind of cause. But I want to assure you, we are not going to deduct your money. We shall contribute from the donation fund for this cause. And Katikkiro will be waiting for your letter for you to be able to, for us to be able to support you as Parliament of Uganda. Who are your tenants? Who are your members of parliament? Who are your members who listen? We listen to what you say, to the advice, the good advices that you give to us. We will always be there for our people of Uganda, our people of Buganda, because I know when we do this noble cause of running for HIV/AIDS, it will help everybody. It will help everybody in a way that a man from here will go and start engaging a girl child in Bukedea. So we will have saved numbers. And I've said it is always the men who started these things. Thank you so much. Please have a seat. Honorable Mpuuga Mathias, honorable members of Parliament of Uganda present here, the press, distinguished guests and gentlemen, I want to welcome all of you and thank you so much for coming with me. Honorable, I am sorry, my Deputy Speaker. My Deputy Speaker, sorry. Honorable members, the members here, the Katikkiro, this is the Honorable, Right Honorable Deputy Speaker of Parliament of Uganda. And first of all, I want to thank you so much for coming with me. I just called him last night that we are going to Mengo. The good thing with my Deputy Speaker, he doesn't ask what are we going for. He just said, okay. Today is my first time to come to Mengo. And I'm told it is a culture that when you go to Mengo, you first buy a certificate. We first want to buy a certificate for entering in your land. And all my members of parliament there will all go with certificates. Owechitiwa, I want to thank you so much for being a good landlord. We are all your tenants here. And being your tenants, we'll always do what the landlord says. We are here to support the kingdom. And in supporting the kingdom, the theme of today is men as stars in the fight against HIV/AIDS and save the girl child. And of course, it is the men also who start on these girl children. So I am happy that these men are the ones who are stars in fighting the HIV. We are also cognizant of the fact that HIV in our population has been too much, and the Buganda Kingdom has really done a lot of work. When we had a meeting, you told me 11 districts are almost coming to realize their dream. HIV/AIDS is a thing. You can even have the AIDS, but you have the stigma. You don't want to speak about it. But now when the Katikkiro comes out and says, let's fight against the AIDS, you'll find everybody will believe in it and will respect it. I want to thank you so much. We are also cognizant that the issue of fighting HIV/AIDS and achieving our dream by 2030 is a role of government. And we want to thank you for complementing what government ought to do. We want to thank you too. The medical workers, the teachers, and whichever, we want to thank you for that compliment. But as we speak now, the medical workers are getting a little more, and we shall continue encouraging. And as members of parliament, as we go into the budgeting process, you've heard what the Katikkiro said. We should be able to put a lot of money in medical health. People are dying of HIV/AIDS, leave alone in Buganda here. And it is also my request that as we do this in Buganda, next time you go and ask the Emor of Teso, the Chabasinga of Busoga, how best can we work together to support this country. It is a very good initiative from Buganda, and we want you to roll it over to the whole country so that the whole country appreciates what is happening. We will appreciate if you did that. OHT, I also want to wish to assure you, the Katikkiro, that the people of Buganda, that is in the members of parliament of Buganda, who are in parliament of Uganda, are very supportive of the kingdom. And I want to tell you that Parliament of Uganda is a people-centered parliament. That's why you will find that we can be able to come over here and be with our people, associate with our people. And as you said on Sunday, as we go for a run, I am going to be the first runner. OHT, we have members of parliament here who come from Buganda. And the chairperson of the Buganda caucus is Honorable Kivumbi. Honorable Kivumbi, can you just raise up with your members? With the members of... come here so that people are able to see you. So that we see those ones who are not here.
Guno gwe mulundu gwo ogusoosa okujja wano nga sipiika, awo nno tumwaniriza nnyo. Abadde tamanyi nti Bulange kizimbe kya kitiibwa bwe kiti, naye akirabye. Twagala okuzza Buganda ku ntikko, kwe kwolesebwa kwaffe. Abantu beeyagalire mu ggwanga lyabwe. Naye kino kijja kuba kizibu nnyo okutuukako nga tetusoosowaza bya bulamu. Tuteekwa okusoosowaza ebyobulamu, kubanga omuntu omulamu yaba n'ebirowoozo ebizimba eggwanga, era omuntu omulamu yasobola okukola ebizimba eggwanga. Ne bw'oba mubaka wa parliament, bw'oba oli mulwadde tosobola kututeeseza bulungi ng'oli mulwadde. Ojja kuba weeraliikirira mpiso gye bagenda okukuba buli kaseera. N'olwekyo mu kuzza Buganda ku ntikko, twagala tusookere ku byabulamu. Kyemuva mulaba nti obugenyi buno bwa byafaayo, kuba bukya lubanga lwa Mmindi tufunye omukubiriza wa parliament ng'ajja wano mu ngeri entongole ng'ekimuleese nsonga ya byabulamu yakulwanyisa Mukenenya. Era twagala okuzimba omukago ne parliament ya Uganda nga gulimu ekiruubirirwa ekyokutumbula ebyobulamu, munaddala nga tugoba Mukenenya mu Uganda gwabiri asatu we gunaatuukira nga tumumazeewo. Era nnyabo nja kuwandiikira nga bino byonna biwedde, tukole omukago mututambule naffe tulwanyise Mukenenya tumugobe wano. Nkoola parliament mu mateeka geeyisa esoosowaze nnyo ebyobulamu. Twagala okulaba amalwaliro nga gabunye buli mu district, ate nga galimu ebikola, ebyuma, eddagala, abasawo ate nga n'abasawo basasulwa bulungi baleme kuwankawanka. N'ekinaasembayo wadde muli bannabyabufuzi naye tubakoola ebyobufuzi baleme kubamala ku mirembe nga byokka bye mwogerako. Mwogere ku nsonga endala enkulu eziri mu ggwanga kati nga bino ebyobulamu ebibaleese wano. Mwogere ku bintu ng'endya y'abantu, amazzi, okukola dduyiro. Era nsanyusa okulaba Robert Sebugwawo aŋambye mwenna abakozesa dduyiro ne sipiika nga tamulese bweru. Ebintu bino bikulu nnyo bwe tunaaba ab'okuzimba eggwanga eryeyagaza. Neebaza nnyo obujoozi obugenda oggulwa Parliament bwe sinaba kumanya muwendo naye ndowooza bagenda butubuulira naye muneegatteko twebaze sipiika n'omumyuka ne MP olw'obujoozi obwo bagenda oggula. With those remarks, it's my honor to invite the Speaker of Parliament and your Deputy, the Right Honorable Thomas Tayebwa, the ministers who have been introduced, ministers of Kabaka's government, Wekitiibwa Ogwansibilwa, the Speaker of Buganda Lukiiko, and other ministers. Honorable members of Parliament, let me prioritize Honorable Muwanga Kivumbi, who is the leader of the Buganda caucus. But I'll also mention Honorable Mathias Mpuuga because he's my koja. This happens to be the first time that Speaker Anita has been to Bulange. And she was blown away by the beauty of this place. You are welcome, Right Honorable Speaker to Parliament, to Bulange. You are welcome, Right Honorable Deputy Speaker of Parliament, and all members of Parliament. I think it's in order for me to congratulate Honorable Aber. She's a bride, so to speak, because she's the newest minister who's just been appointed. We wish you fruitful occupancy of the portfolio that was assigned to you. As many of you will know, our vision in the Kingdom of Buganda is to position the people of this kingdom at the helm of social and economic development, where they can enjoy decent lives, fully enjoying their freedoms, be they cultural or political. That's our vision. And that vision implies a lot of things. It implies the kind of activities people can engage in. It implies showing them the direction that will bring for them social and economic positive change. But in all this, the most important aspect is health. And I'm sure, given your status and positions, you are fully aware that no country can experience social and economic transformation when it doesn't prioritize health. Because social and economic transformation is a direct consequence of productivity. And productivity is a consequence of work. Everything people engage in depends on how capable they are, in a physical sense, of executing those undertakings. So if health isn't prioritized, not much will be accomplished. That's why you heard the CEO of Majestic Brand saying that for all the time we've held the Kabaka's birthday run, the focus has been on health aspects. Usually it was 3 years, every 3 years we get another theme we focus on. But now, because UNAIDS wants to banish HIV/AIDS from Uganda by 2030, actually from outside Africa, they want to banish it out of Africa, we decided to embark and focus on HIV/AIDS since 2020 up to now, and we are going forward with that theme. So this visit is very historic, ladies and gentlemen, because ever since we started the run, no Speaker of Parliament has been here for this purpose. No Speaker of Parliament has been here for purposes of participating with us in the run, like in an official manner. That's why this visit is very, very historic now, Rongo. And I think it marks the starting point of a collaborative program with Parliament of Uganda to promote the eradication of HIV/AIDS from this country. In the office, the Speaker called upon me to engage her officially about this collaboration in the fight against HIV/AIDS. And I welcome this initiative with open arms. Finally, I call upon Parliament to prioritize health in your legislative agenda. We call upon you to ensure that hospitals are spread out all over the country. Please ensure that all hospitals are equipped with medicines and drugs and equipment. Please ensure that health service providers are adequately paid. Let me tell you this, if it was up to me, the biggest pay would go to doctors and then to teachers. Maybe the other way around, I don't know which should come first. But these are the most profound undertakings in the country. If we want to achieve the visions we have crafted, because teachers make us what we are, and the health service providers ensure that we are in the shape to carry out the programs that we envision. So please ensure that adequate pay is made to health service providers. All of you here, members of Parliament, are first and foremost politicians. But I urge you not to get so much consumed by politics all the time. Don't get consumed by politics all the time. Give special attention to social aspects. Like this one, for example. Health, sports, community development, the protection of our culture and heritage. These are important. Although we understand that your first calling is politics, it is important that you also focus on social aspects, because they determine the kind of politics we get anyway at the end of the day. I don't know how many kits the Parliament is buying, so I don't know how to thank you before you've made the announcement. But join me in thanking the Speaker and members of Parliament for joining us. I trust they are going to buy an adequate number of kits, and the Speaker has assured me that she's going to compete against me on Sunday morning. And the Deputy Speaker is younger than me. He could run faster than me, depending on whether he works out on his feet. The Speaker, being a Nalongo, I don't know how fast she'll be able to run. But I welcome all of you to join us on Sunday morning. We all should be assembled by 6 a.m., so that when we are flagged off at 7, we run and we spread the message against the spread of HIV/AIDS. Bane munegate kutwanirize mukubiriza olukiiko lw'eggwanga.